welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369 Tarot and Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a message for a divine feminine energy. Okay, so Spirit, please reveal to me, give me a message for the divine feminine. Give me a message that the divine feminine needs to hear right now. Okay, so we have Merapi, the medicine woman, and it is a number 39, which breaks down to a number 12, which is Piscean energy, Hanged Man energy, and I feel that the Hanged Man energy is really spiritual healing on a soul level. And on the Hanged Man, he is hung upside down. He is very still. And he is still because he is finding spiritual healing. All right, so that's what I'm feeling for the divine feminine energy. If you are feeling stuck right now, if you feel like things are standing still, you can't seem to get them moving again, this is because you are healing energetically. You are healing spiritually, okay, with the medicine woman. I nurture and nourish my mind, my body, and my soul. So this is a time for nourishment of the mind, of the body, and of the soul. But what does it really mean to nourish the mind? We know what it means to nourish the body, to eat more healthy, to, even take spiritual baths, to exercise, okay? We know what it means to nourish the body, but what does it mean to nourish the mind? What does it mean to nourish the soul? That is what the divine feminine energy is learning right now, how to heal their mind, how to heal their body, how to heal their soul. So it's one of the three or all three for the divine feminine. So how do you nourish your mind? I would say you nourish your mind by, first of all, clearing your mind, allowing your mind, your mental body, your mental energy, the space in the room to grow, to learn, to expand, right? That is how you nourish your mind. Sometimes it takes clearing it completely, okay? So what does it mean to nourish your soul? That can really be something different for everyone. Okay, so what nourishes the soul to me might be different than what nourishes your soul. For some people, I really feel like for some, at least some watching right now, that music has a very therapeutic, healing effect on your soul. Okay, and this is true. Music can be very therapeutic. Okay, and so I feel like someone here could really benefit from music therapy. And this is a healing of the soul, okay, for nourishing the soul. But what do you feel passionate about? That is what is going to nourish your soul. So for some of you, it's music. For some of you, it's art. For some of you, it's running. For some of you, it's speaking. For some of you, it's being a mother. First, it's different for everyone. But that is how we nourish our soul. We allow ourselves to go after our passion, to create something out of our passion, okay? Or we allow that passion to caress and soothe our soul, okay? So that's what the divine feminine energy is working on. So let's take a deeper look at this card. Okay, Merapi. Merapi is the faintest star of the Pleiades star cluster. So you might resonate with the Pleiades or Pleiadian starseed energy, especially if you are resonating with this reading. This star is white and violet in color, but often not visible to the naked eye. Her name means face turned, referring to the myth surrounding her disappearance from the night sky. Okay, I'm also feeling that your crown chakra is very, very lit up. So you could be getting downloads right now, specifically that have to do with healing, with medicine, either to the mind, the body, or the soul. Okay, so you're getting downloads in regards to that information, enlightenment in regards to this. And this is helping you to nourish your own mind, your own body, your own soul as well. But you could actually get some very innovative information from these downloads. So pay extra attention, right? If there's one thing that could be helpful to the earth right now, it is healing information. So I feel that the crystal that is resonating for you right now, Divine Feminine, is a diamond, okay? A diamond connects with the crown chakra. Your crown chakra is very, very active right now. So you definitely are getting downloads. You might be receiving downloads in the form of images or thought forms, okay? So pay extra attention to that. And that's another reason why it's so important right now to keep your mental energy clear, your thoughts clear, your mind clear, so that you can receive these downloads and activations that are coming in for you regarding healing, medicine, and nourishment. So let's take a look at the brief history and mythology of Merapi. Merapi is deeply connected to her sea goddess mother, Pleiadian, and all sacred waters, the ocean, the rivers, and the lakes. Her sacred shrines were often water temples. In many of her myths, Merapi was a devoted mother to many children, both her own and adopted. She was a wise queen from a proud lineage of revered sovereigns and was dedicated to spiritual teachings and rituals. Merapi was the only sister to marry a mortal, King Sisyphus, known for his many crimes against the gods. It is said that she was so ashamed of her husband's crimes that she hid her face, causing the seventh star of the Pleiades to fade gradually from sight. However, other ancient historical texts describe Merapi and her mortal husband as a power couple with a shared vision of a utopic society. Together they strived and succeeded in building a thriving kingdom. So this card really has an element of the high priestess as well. Merapi was a divine energy and has divine attributes that exemplify the high priestess. It is the medicine woman and the shaman archetypes. Her galactic gateway is the crown chakra. This expands claircognizance, which is a clear psychic knowing. So if you have claircognizance, which is one of my main gifts that I have, if you also have this, you will sometimes just know things, right? And you don't necessarily know how you know them, but you know them down to your very being. You know it to be true. This is claircognizance, so pay attention to that as well. Right now, Divine Feminine, you are very connected to a higher stream of universal knowledge that is coming in through the crown chakra, okay? And it is because of your commitment to spiritual service, your commitment to healing of yourself and others, that you are receiving these downloads, this activation at the crown chakra. Merapi was a voice and a leader of unity, transformation, and balance in the world. And so I think that you're meant to also be a voice and a leader of transformation, balance, and true unity in the world. Merapi is a devoted practitioner of spiritual enlightenment and growth. As a highly intuitive coach that inspires others by example, she is a woman that holds sacred space for divine ritual and soulful practice for collective evolution. As a teacher of love, Merapi personifies wisdom and harmonic consciousness. Okay, so you're getting in touch with deep, deep wisdom. This is like ancient wisdom that the universe has been holding, that has been waiting there for someone to tap into. And I feel that you're tapping into this universal knowledge, this universal consciousness. And this in itself, I feel, is a spiritual service. It is a service to humanity for their collective evolution, receiving this knowledge, okay, receiving these downloads. And I do feel like for a lot of you it is in the form of images, but for some of you it's just something that you know, and you feel it way down into your bones, that you know this information and you know it to be true. Okay, you don't have to know how you know it, but you do know it because you feel it. You feel it with every fiber of your being. That is claircognizance. Okay. Again, this is about nurturing too. So I also feel like for the divine feminine, again, you're learning how to nurture yourself. You're learning how to nurture your inner child. Okay. And other people's too. I feel like you right now are embodying this energy of a beautiful, devoted mother to many inner children, yourself and others, to nurture them and heal them. Okay, and I feel that for a lot of you, you're receiving gifts and awakening to gifts, spiritual gifts that have been passed down through your bloodline or through your lineage. Okay, so this is sacred teachings, knowledge, and even rituals that you are receiving through downloads or images or through claircognizance. Okay, so wow, what a beautiful energy. I also feel, I have to say here, that for a lot of divine feminines in the collective, you are healing yourself from an energy of shame. And it's not necessarily shame for what you've done or any actions that you've taken, but it's more like I feel shame that has to do with your divine masculine. The shame of your divine masculine is what I'm feeling here. Okay, so I feel energetically you're reaching out to them. You're reaching through to them, through the crown chakra, okay, and nurturing them, healing them. And there's a certain energy where the divine feminine is healing her divine masculine's shame. Okay, so it is a beautiful energy, absolutely. All right. So let's get another card here. We had really a beautiful message come out with this card for the divine feminine. Let's get some more messages for the divine feminine collective. Okay, we have the sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. Look at that. So this is seeing yourself as a beloved one of yourself, of your soul. Okay, this is creating a meaningful relationship with your mental energy, with your body, with your soul. Okay, this is inner relationships. The relationship between your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine. Learning to heal them both. Learning to heal your inner child. Okay? So this is a beautiful energy. And again, these downloads you're receiving are really information on how to come into a sacred union with your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine, and your inner child. And this is so you can heal them, you can nourish them. Okay, so let's take a deeper look at this card. So I also feel, this is feminine. You're finding out what it means to come into sacred union with your thoughts, with your mind. You're finding out what it means to come into sacred union with your body, to nourish it and protect your body and heal your body the best way that you can. You are learning to come into sacred union with your soul, with your higher self, with your divine masculine. Okay, learning how to nourish your soul, heal your soul, nourish and heal those inner relationships with your inner divine masculine, with your inner child, and then expanding that outwards. Okay, bringing it into the 3D, healing the relationship with your divine masculine. Okay, so we have beloved within. Your beloved is within, and you're finding that out. You're finding out that your soul is a beloved energy, that you look at your partner, your divine masculine, as your beloved, but you're forgetting about your beloved inner child, your beloved inner masculine, your beloved soul and higher self that loves you and is always there with you, supporting you, oftentimes very overlooked, right? Like that inner child who you grew out of that inner child. That inner child was like the seed that you became, right? And it's oftentimes we grow up and we forget all about our inner child and our younger energy. Sometimes we forget our childhoods altogether, right? But it's important to be grateful. It's important to heal our inner child and say thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for giving me the experience to allow me to grow into myself, okay? Because relationships are how we grow. They cradle and stretch us through connection and division, love and hurt, compassion and separation. They invite us to return again and again to the most important relationship we will ever have, and that is the one with ourself, the sacred union that's been waiting within. Ancient mystery teachings whisper secrets of sacred unions. In early Christian mysticism and Kabbalah, sexual alchemy, and ancient Egyptian teachings, and Tibetan Buddhism, we're familiar with mystic couples such as Isis and Osiris, but we each have the sacred masculine and feminine within. Bringing that inner sacred masculine and feminine into a sacred union within yourself. Okay? And sacred union through external relationships with your divine masculine is always an invitation to deepen the union within, and vice versa. Every relationship can be seen as an invitation to deepen connection with the beloved within ourselves. Even our most challenging relationships, especially the most challenging ones, such as the twin flame journey. The sacred union isn't just between you and another. It's not just about you and your divine masculine. It's also about returning to yourself. And when we return to ourselves, we also return to humanity as a whole. Maybe you're being invited to grow through relationships. Perhaps you feel you're being tested right now, or stretched, or find yourself longing for something external. But bringing that internal feminine and divine masculine energy into a sacred union will expand that out into the physical, to bring the divine feminine and the divine masculine into an external physical 3D union. I think that this is an opportunity to embrace yourself fully and treat yourself like the most precious person on the planet. The more embraced you feel, the easier it is to embrace others, the easier it is to embrace your masculine, okay? To embrace them fully for everything they are, to embody and show them that unconditional love, right? And regardless of what they've done in the past, regardless of the shame that they are holding. And this is how the divine feminine energy is healing their divine masculine energies. Shame here, okay, by going within herself. Because we are always connected as twin flames. We can always have access to each other simply by going within, into our own heart, into our own soul. There's already a sacred union that has taken place between you and your masculine. So it is a spiritual union. It is a soulful union. And that is why you can always reach your masculine. You can always have access to them by going through your own heart, your own soul, yourself within. Okay. So that's a beautiful energy that we have for the divine feminine. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the medicine woman for the divine feminine. For some of you, you are learning more about natural healing methods, natural medicines, healing of the mind, again, the body and the soul, spiritual healing. Okay, so for a lot of you, you are going through spiritual healing right now, and this is taking place on a mental and physical level, as well as a soul level. We have unbound. You are releasing soul patterns. You are releasing old soul contracts that no longer serve you. You are releasing the karma of your past life, okay? The karma from your past life and all karmic debt. That is what you are releasing right now, and you are healing it. You are healing the wound that a lot of times after you release that karma, right, after you're unbound from it, there can still be a wound there. Okay, so it does take healing. All right, so I'm seeing this divine feminine is freed from old soul contracts, old soul patterns. They are freed from karmic debt and past life debt. They have repaid this in some way. Okay, so they are unbounding themselves from that debt, okay, from those patterns, okay, and you're doing this, again, by healing the wounds that those cords left, that energy left, okay. So let's take a look at the sacred union here. We have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So again, this is talking about that healing medicine for the soul. Okay, so you might ask, how do I nourish my soul? How do I heal my soul? Well, the first thing you have to do is listen Okay, what is your soul calling you to do? Your soul has been calling you, so it's time to answer that call. Okay, I also feel that you are feeling a calling, okay, from your divine masculine. You feel it in your soul, all right? You're feeling them call to you on a soul level. On a soul level. And it's something that you feel and you know to be true. You feel it in your bones. I think this was especially strong for you during the full moon, okay, which just happened over the last few days. I also feel like this full moon has brought on a deep, deep healing and transformative energy for the divine feminine, and the divine feminine is passing that energy spiritually to her masculine, okay? This beautiful healing moon energy. Okay, so let's take a look. How is the divine feminine feeling about herself right now? How is the divine feminine feeling about herself right now, Spirit? Please tell me, how is the divine feminine feeling about herself? Okay, we got the Ace of Swords. So feminine, what I feel like here with the Ace of Swords, this is your sword that you are using to cut those soul patterns, those soul cords, you know, that karmic energy. You're cutting them. Okay, Ace of Swords. You're having a lot of new ideas. Again, those downloads coming in your mind, in your thoughts. Okay, you're getting a lot of clarity right now. And again, these are pieces of information that you really just know to be true. You are having the truth revealed to you through these downloads, through your third eye. So pay extra attention. This is meant to give you clarity. This is meant to give you new ideas. This is meant to reveal the truth to you of what you have been searching to find and see and be aware of. You are now entering, or have been in, a heightened state of consciousness. Okay, so again, your vibration is raising. Because you are nurturing, you are nourishing your mind, your body, and your soul, and you are coming into sacred union with your inner child, with your inner divine masculine. Okay, so your vibration is raising, and you have released old patterns, old soul blueprints that you no longer fit. Okay, that's no longer your form. You are transforming, and it's beautiful. Okay, you also have a heightened state of memory right now. So I'm feeling like for you, divine feminine, you might actually be able to remember some of your past lives right now. You might be able to remember from a time when you were a very small child. Like you right now, if you sit and think back and clear your mind, you should be able to remember things that are not really, most people cannot remember, right? Like when you were a baby or your past life. But I see that you have access to this information right now, okay? So, yeah, you're communicating with your inner self, okay? And I feel like this, it's like bordering on like this stroke of genius for you, like this innovative new idea or invention, something like that. Like you're bordering on newness, okay? It's beautiful. So massive clarity is on the way for you, divine feminine, and a new door is opening up for you, all right? It is unveiling life-changing ideas and significant spiritual breakthroughs. Okay, you are experiencing moments of lucidity to pierce your awareness and to reveal a totally fresh vision for the future. So as this essence, as these downloads that you're receiving spiral into comprehension, okay, into your mental body, use this time to see things as they really are and tune into new beginnings. All right, so the quietness and the quiet insight of your unconscious mind is being made available for you. So you may experience a rapid expansion as well as your conscious mind integrates this newfound information. Just know that nothing can compete with the fierce rays of wisdom and truth. So if you are finding yourself with clouded judgment or with stalled thinking, it's time to seek the brightly lit energy of honesty. Okay, being honest with yourself, being honest with your inner child, with your divine masculine, being honest with yourself about your past, okay, about even your past life. Again, this is your soul wanting to bear this honesty with you and asking you to do the same, right? So this is a bare honesty down to the root of the soul, showing you who you are in past life, in this current life, okay, if you can still your mind enough. So gather your discernment and your intellect, your logic and your insight, and clearly communicate the truth that is bubbling up to be witnessed, okay? And this truth your higher self is going to show you through downloads, through brilliant moments of clarity that you're going to receive through claircognizance, okay, or just downloads. All right, so feminine, I think you also want communication. You want to express yourself right now. And I think that right now, for you, is a very healing time to express what's on your mind. Okay, so let's get another card to clarify. Let's get a trigger card. Okay, so you may be being very triggered right now, okay, is what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Swords. So you might be triggered by a painful knowledge, okay, or a painful truth, or you might be triggered by a painful memory that is coming up into your mind, or some sort of painful event that you have went through, or that your inner child went through, that your inner divine masculine went through. It's triggering, right? It is triggering to go through this again. It's triggering to go through the pain again, right, that we went through. But this is actually meant to awaken you. And Spirit is asking you to learn from that pain. And Spirit wants you to know you are healing that pain. So yeah, it might hurt looking at it initially. It might hurt. And it might trigger you, but just know that is part of healing, okay? You are awakening that pain so that you can learn from it and then heal it with medicine here, okay? So Divine Feminine is healing, okay? Their triggers, they're healing their inner child, the pain from their inner child, the pain in their inner Divine Masculine. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at how the Divine Feminine is feeling towards our Divine Masculine, okay? We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Five of Cups. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse, okay? This is how you're feeling about your masculine. By the way, let me just throw some signs out here. You don't have to be these signs, okay, but it's just extra clarification for the subscribers. A lot of people do like it when I do read the signs, okay? Again, you don't have to be these signs, but it is extra clarification. So, of course, I have Pisces. I have Gemini. I have Aries, okay? I have more, or I'm sorry, Taurus. I've got Taurus with the Four of Pentacles with the Five of Cups. I have Scorpio, okay? So how are you feeling about your masculine right now, feminine? So we see the third eye chakra lit up. We see the crown chakra lit up. Okay, so you're receiving a lot of downloads about your masculine as well. You might be witnessing triggers that they have went through, pain that their inner child has went through, that their inner divine feminine has went through. Okay, you're feeling it, you're witnessing it, and I'm seeing a tear, feminine. I'm seeing a single tear falling down your face because you're crying for your divine masculine, and you want to heal that pain. Okay, so you're spiritually reaching out to heal them, okay, to heal their inner divine feminine, to heal their inner child, to heal the pain, the sorrow, the regret, the sadness, and the shame, all right, that they have been holding on to. So it feels like a point of inspiration, an illumination. It feels like intense creativity, okay? And it's like, I think that you can see into your masculine's heart right now, into their spirit, because you are so interconnected with them, is what I'm getting here. So there's a deep, deep interconnectedness, to the point to where your emotions, okay, their pain, your triggers are all blending into one spiritually. So that's how you're able to reach them, to heal them. And I see that you're mourning for them, and you're crying for them and their inner child, and the pain that they've went through, the shame that they've went through. Again, I have Aries here. So there's a part of you spiritually that is grieving for your divine masculine. You are grieving for what they've been through. You are grieving for the pain they've went through. You're grieving for the pain of their inner child, their inner divine feminine, because you feel them so deeply right now. There is a spiritual sacred union taking place, and you feel their shame, you feel their pain. You see it, you feel it, and I feel you grieving, feminine. I'm like getting emotional. Okay? You feel every betrayal, okay, that they have been through. You feel the bitterness that they felt inside of their heart while they were being betrayed. You felt the wallowing, the self-pity. You felt the broken heart that they felt as a child. You felt the inner broken heart they felt as their inner divine feminine. You felt it, okay? And it was very real. And it was so real, it brought a tear to your face. You cried for your masculine. So spiritually, you're reaching out to them. You're healing that part of them for them. You're going through your own soul, your own heart, and you're healing that part of them. You're crying for them. You're releasing that pain for them, because you are in the sacred union. You are one with your person. I also feel that in doing this, there is an illusion lifting, to where once you felt regret towards your masculine, or you questioned their intentions, you questioned if their intentions towards you, right? At one point, I think that you regretted being with them. I think that they've disappointed you, basically, is what I'm getting. They have disappointed you, okay? But in doing this, in this sacred union, feeling them spiritually in this way, that disappointment seems pale in comparison. You realize that disappointment was just a projection. It was their inner child speaking to you about how they had been disappointed so many times in their life. You feel that illusion lifting, and you suddenly find yourself in the middle of a reality that is extremely painful, and it is your divine masculine's reality. It is a dark night of the soul. It is a result of deception. Deception over yourself and over your own heart. And in that you feel that they do not forgive themselves. And you do feel their shame. And so you go into that energy spiritually. And you try to find those seeds of forgiveness. To avoid bitterness. To avoid callousness and resentment. You want to help your masculine release himself from any guilt around the situation. Release yourself from any guilt around the situation. So you're no longer focusing on your disappointments, your loss. You're no longer allowing your life force to drain away, with things that you once loved. You are now allowing your heart to navigate towards the curative magic, the healing of finding faith in yourself and in your masculine again. That is where you are, and it's part of this process. And it's bringing you into your future. Spirit is saying, unhook your heart from your fragmented dreams with your masculine, right? And give yourself permission to envision a brighter future, a bigger future. Dismantle your grief. You're dismantling your masculine's grief, okay? You are unhooking their fragmented dreams and giving themselves permission for a new dream. A dream of destiny. And there you are reclaiming your happiness in yourself, with your inner relationships, with your inner child, with your inner divine masculine. And you're hoping your masculine can reclaim their happiness. And consciously, with effort, with a knowing, step back onto a path filled with faith, filled with hope, filled with trust in the journey. All right, so let's go ahead and get a clarifier here. We got karmic. Staying is toxic. This was a lesson. Leave. Okay? We got karmic. Staying is toxic. This is the toxic energy that your masculine has been in. Maybe they are with a karmic. Maybe they are in karmic energy. Okay? But you haven't stopped holding on to them. Okay? You are grateful that they're in your life. You want them to know that, okay? Number one, you want them to know that. But I think that right now you are learning to accept your worth. You want your masculine to learn how to accept their worth, how to be in flow with the universe, okay? And I think you feel that your masculine needs you right now. You feel it. You don't know where this feeling is coming from, but you feel they need you spiritually. You feel the call in your soul, and you're answering that call. And so you're spiritually healing them. You're healing yourself, okay? helping them to heal this toxic energy, this karmic energy. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify. Let's go ahead and first clarify the energy towards yourself, feminine. We have boundaries. All right, so again, I think this is, again, establishing better boundaries for yourself by releasing old soul patterns, soul contracts, okay, karmic contracts. You are putting up boundaries in regards to people and things that are toxic, okay, that trigger you or trigger you on purpose, and you're doing this so you have the space to heal. Okay, let's take a look at triggers. All right, where are you being called to journey to? So yeah, we got triggers. This is meant to awaken you. Learn from the pain with where are you being called to journey to. All right, so yes, you are being called to go on this journey of awareness, of consciousness, of triggers, right? With your masculine as well. And you're answering that call. So you're feeling them calling to you. Yes, they are calling to you. And you're answering it. You know, you're not crazy. You are really feeling this. So let's take a look at Ace of Wands for how you feel about your masculine. The Great Gathering with the Ace of Wands. You feel that it's all coming together. You're getting so much intuitive hits. Again, your third eye is just wide open here. And you just feel everything is coming together like a puzzle piece. Not just like a puzzle, not just from this lifetime, but also your past lifetimes. You feel this sense that all of it is coming to a head, that all of it from your past lifetimes to this lifetime, you're piecing the puzzle together piece by piece, okay? You're getting the whole picture, all right? That's what I'm seeing. And you're learning so much about your masculine through this puzzle, right? Piecing it all together. You're learning so much about them piece by piece through these downloads. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups. All right, so we got Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying the foundation and divine plan. So I think that this is clarification for you, that you are on your journey, you are on your destiny, you are on your divine plan, okay? And again, this is that nurturing energy. We have the grandmother of Jesus. The grandmothers are very nurturing, loving energy, you know. I was raised by my grandmother, so I feel that grandmother energy is also very motherly, right? So this is, again, about loving yourself, nurturing yourself, but nurturing your masculine spiritually, okay, through yourself. Again, this is clarification. So let's take a look at the Four of Pentacles. We got Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It is happening. So Spirit wants you to know what you're going through, you're not imagining. It is happening. Okay, everything is coming together. You are laying the foundation right now for your destiny. And foundation always starts in the spiritual. It starts with a thought. It starts with a feeling, inspiration. Okay, that is where the foundation to our destiny lies. It lies on feeling called. It lies on inspiration, right? So you're getting that call, okay? And you're laying the foundation for your destiny. If you have been questioning if you are on the right path, you are. And I think that right now, that's not even a question. Like, I feel like with me just saying that, you automatically told yourself, no, I know I'm on the right path, right? Because you feel it. You feel it in your bones, in your soul. Okay, so you know now. You're getting clarity. All right, Ace of Swords. All right, this is a time of clarity for the Divine Feminine. Clarity, activations, and downloads. All right. So let's get some advice from your higher self, feminine. We'll pull a few cards from your higher self. Some advice. I think just keep doing what you're doing. Keep listening to yourself. Keep going on this journey. You know, don't stop. Keep going. Let's get another card here. That, I feel like that is really the message here. Okay, so feminine, you might be trying to work through some blockages surrounding abundance and surrounding finances. Okay, I think that this has to do with believing that you are worthy of it, right? Believing that you are worthy of abundance. Okay, so your higher self is asking you to work better on your finances so that you can remove the blockages that are limiting your abundance. Okay, so there are blockages. Let's take a look at what that could be. We got two that came out. So part of the reason why you're experiencing a blockage on finances is because you're not allowing your brain to rest enough. You're not allowing it to get enough hours of sleep. It's not getting enough of a break, okay? And with all the spiritual and mental work that you're doing, it definitely needs more time to rest. And, you know, financial energy, right? Finances, money is just energy, okay? And so when our energy flow is blocked, or, you know, when we're tired, we are not able to output the energy that we need to attract our abundance to us, right? We're not able to align with the energy of abundance. So it's important to allow yourself to rest, especially getting extra rest during times like this where you are receiving upgrades, where you are receiving downloads, okay? All right, so Spirit is also asking you to enjoy this time, all right? It might feel a little stressful or strange, but Spirit is really asking you to enjoy this time, to really enjoy the connections with your inner self, your inner child, your inner divine masculine. Really take the time to enjoy those connections, because that is your spirit, that's a part of you, who love and cherish and value you, okay? But also Spirit is asking you to enjoy connections with people outside of yourself who love you, who cherish you and value you. And the more you spend time with people who truly value you, that's really going to help you energetically to remove blockages surrounding abundance, surrounding finances, and the way you see or value yourself. Okay? So allow that energy to flow to you, feminine. Be in sacred union with that abundance as well, with your divine abundance, okay? You can do this. So let's get a message from your angels. So we have take back your power. All right, use your power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So yeah, I think that feminine, you may have given your power away in your past life and past relationships and karmic relationships. Okay, and I think that you allowed people to make you feel less valuable than you really are. You are extremely valuable, and Spirit wants you to remember that. Okay, and use that power. Use your God-given power, and use your intention to manifest these blessings in your life by enjoying the moment, okay? By enjoying the energy, enjoying the connections with others and within yourself, and even your connection with finances. Find a way to enjoy that connection. When we enjoy something, it comes to us easier. Okay, so I think you'll notice a change once you start doing that. All right, let's go ahead and get a couple messages from your Divine Masculine to you to close out the reading. What do they want to say to you, heart to heart? Okay. So what they want to tell you is that you're right. They do feel a lot of shame for the past and your relationship and the way that they've treated you. They want you to know that they want to start over with you. Okay? That they're not proud of the way they treated you in the past. But they see life differently now. They want you to know that they are not the same person that they were in the past. And they realize that their view on relationships and their view on life was skewed. It wasn't right. It was messed up in some way. And they wish they could go back and redo this. They wish they could go over, but they can't. They want you to know there's no one on this earth that compares to you. You are uncomparable. Every feminine that they meet, they actually compare to you, and none of them can even touch you. None of them hold a candle to you, because you are their twin flame. No one compares. All right. So that's what they want to tell you. And thank you for watching. I hope that the reading resonated with you in some way. I hope that it could at least help you find some clarity, insight, or bring some awareness to you. Okay? If you enjoyed the reading, or if it did resonate, let me know in the comments or by hitting the like button. If you would like to be notified whenever I post a reading, hit the notification bell. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.